Thanks, Claire.
So happy Tuesday, everyone. Um, Today we're gonna kick off gratitudes again and just tell me something that you're grateful for. But I'm actually gonna kick off the gratitudes and then you all can lead. So I'm Cindy, and first and foremost, my gratitude is that my laptop, my brand new laptop, which I thought was defunct yesterday, and I had to go and I was going to have to take it in and deal with all of that, got fixed with a phone call with my computer guy. And because I was explaining the problem, and I was like, it was working fine on Friday and blah, blah. And anyway, and I said, the strangest thing, my caps lock light is on, right? But I can't power up the computer. And I have tried everything. I've unplugged it, I've moved the power source, I've done whatever, like I've just done all these things. And so he listens real carefully. And so he goes, I want you to press and hold the power button, you know, for about 7 to 10 seconds until that caps light goes off. Okay. And I'm just listening intently and I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. I'll do that. So I did that. And then the caps light goes off. And then he goes, I want you to take out,
I'm sure he
I
does he want
want
you to
you
check your nose and
I
go like
want you to take out the power adapter, okay, and shake the charger, okay, with your hand while saying Karim Kara Ra Costa. And
No.
I literally did it, okay?
Yeah.
And then I plugged back my adapter, and because I thought he was dead serious, okay? And I was like, "Oh my god, oh man, it worked. My computer powered back up." Those were the magic words, right? And he just started laughing like crazy. Like he was like, "You actually shook your power adapter?" I was like, well, you told
Yeah.
me to shake it. So I sat there and shook it. And I said those words fervently. And then I plugged it back in. Okay. And my thing powered back up. And I just want, and we laughed for probably 10 solid minutes straight because he was like, I was like, what do those words mean? Well, you got to tell me. And honestly, in all seriousness, it was all garbage. Those words meant absolutely nothing. Me shaking the adapter had nothing to do with it powering on. It literally was just probably some random update with Microsoft or whatever, and it kicked off the system. And you just literally had to unplug it, power it down or whatever, and then simply just give it about 30 seconds unplugged,
To regenerate,
which is what I was shaking, right? And then literally plug it back in. Okay. So my gratitude is my computer's working, but it is also, and it just made me laugh because it is the power of like words. Okay. And suggestion. Just think how I was like, oh my God, you are a miracle maker. You saved my computer from having to go in. And I believe, and he was like, wait, you actually shook the adapter? And I was like, yeah, because you told me to do it. And you said it with such meaning and authority that I was like, if this works, then great, right? And how often in life are we willing to just try anything when you're just like, oh, okay, right? And someone comes along, and I'm not saying that they're selling you snake oil, but I'm just saying that, their words and their charisma and everything. And then you're like, yes, I'm ready to do that.
Very good. Tell Tracy and Margaret how you fixed your washing machine as well.
I don't know. I had a friend come and help me.
Yeah, he came over and he shook the machine and it started working.
Well, yeah, the washing machine, the dryer.
Who held the handle and shook that before you
Well,
plugged it
the
back
washing
in?
machine, yes, it was just because some things had gotten out, but the dryer we actually did have to order like a part, and he knew how to install it. But yes, yeah. So hey, magic happens when you shake, right?
Yeah.
Just
Magic
have to
happens when you
believe.
shake. So anyway,
Does
that's
it have
my
to be-
gratitude. Laugh a little, have a little fun, and but just know that like sometimes it just takes a little shake things up, right? Get out of your box, do something different, right? And you have different results, right? So that's where I am today. And now you all can share your gratitudes, or maybe an aha, maybe my story inspired something that you want to share. So let's just open up with that. How's that?
Okay. Let's see. I am Tracy, and I, of course, am grateful to be here in class tonight. And I'm grateful to have time with y'all and with family. It's just it's a birthday week, so I get lots of fun time with friends that I wouldn't normally get.
Good. When's your actual birthday?
Thursday.
Oh, hence
Happy
why you're not
birthday,
going to be at yoga.
Tracy.
Gotcha.
Thanks. Yeah, we're going to be at dinner. Thank you. So
Yes, champagne and French fries. Yes, got it.
it's all coming together now, isn't it?
Yes, got it.
Those are the Those
Okay.
are the magic. That's the magic, right? Champagne and french fries.
You're 39, right, Tracy?
Exactly. The number doesn't bother me. It's state of mind.
That's right.
So how old are you going to be?
I will be 64.
Okay.
God, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
I'm just happy to be here. You know,
You look great. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a
I don't know,
gift.
in my head, Tracy, I just always have you like in your 50s, like mid 50s. I always put you and Margaret closer to my age than not. And then I just am like, you guys are all that much older than me. And you're even Jim, like, I just don't think of you guys like in your 60s, right? I'm just like, no.
We don't act like our mother's 60s.
That's true.
Right.
Very different now.
Right.
Well, I'm Margaret, and I had an acupuncture appointment this afternoon. I got done about 3:15, or well, 5:15 your time, and 6:15 your time, Tracy. And it was super great. It's really helping me prioritize being relaxed and like noticing tension in my body and stopping it,
Yeah. And just to piggyback on that, making your self-care or relaxation, that chasing that feeling of relaxation, making that a priority, right? Because how often do we let that go, and then life happens, and then we get caught up, and then we're trying to chase relaxation after the fact, right? When we're like a ball of nerves, and it's not too late, but almost too late, right?
Yeah, well, it's helping me have more ability to drop it in the moment, because it's just a really great reminder that the stress is not helping the physical problems that I'm having right now.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm Jim, and my gratitude today is I went to see my financial advisor, and he said that my portfolio picks are very good, and my nephew had a lot to do with that, so that I let him know, and the financial advisor wants to meet with my nephew.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
Stocks and crypto and all that.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, maybe I should get you to imbue some of your wealth and knowledge into my head, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So hey, we can all use a little boost in income and investments and whatnot. So that's
Right.
that's really cool. Well, good. All right. Okay, everyone, let's get into child's pose. We're gonna have a great class tonight. I'm feeling the shake up and the power and the flow is coming.
Yes. Do we have to say any special words?
I don't know.
Open sesame.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what hits me today, right? All right, spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale, and just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and a place of allowing. Okay, inhale, exhale. Good. One more breath in, one more breath out. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. And let's do some cat-cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Last one, stretch up, look up, take the eyes up. Inhale, exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Good. Shake it out, shake the hips, the tail. Good. Push back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll, grab both elbows. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. And when you get to the top, shrug the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to center, close the eyes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And connect before we do our own. Just connect with this energy between the palms. Feeling the space and the energy. Okay, this is the essence or the imprint of who you are. Connect with that for a moment and connect with the feeling of just generally feeling good. We're doing something to create movement, to move our body, our mental health, spiritual health, our well-being. Connect with the feeling of well-being and goodness. And from this place, we'll take our Om. Inhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Inhale, hands up, lift up, reach up. Interlace the index fingers and then tick-tock the body right and left. Side body stretch. Nice and easy. Come back up to center. Take a back bend. Push the hips forward. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then come forward fold. Keep the hands interlaced. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels to the mat. Walk out the dog. Couple of breaths here. In and out through the nose. Get right to that Ujjayi breath, building the heat, the tapas. One more inhale. One more exhale. Warrior one, right side, right foot through the hands. Left is on the angle. Rise up, lift up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breath in. Breath out. Lift up on the inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Warrior two. Look over that right middle finger. Damn mosquito in the house. I look like I've got like Tourette's or something. Look over, stretch up, reach out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. Extended side angle. Right hand to the right knee. Right hand to the inside of the floor of the block. Left hand comes up and over. Okay. Pinky side faces the floor, looking at that left elbow point, in and out through the nose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then come out, take the hands to the floor, right leg back, three-legged dog. Bring it through to crescent lunge, rise. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Back to crescent lunge. We're going to keep on seesawing. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Bring it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, cactus, lift up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Two more, rise. Inhale, cactus. Inhale, you're still on those back left toes, three-legged dog. Last round, inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Rise, crescent lunge, okay? So you should be out of breath at this point. Up on those left toes, lift the hands in and out through the nose, okay? And I'm out of breath and I'm talking. So if you're doing the breath in and out through the nose, you really should be like, that heat should be rising right now. Inhale, exhale, one more. Good. And then bring the hands to the center, twist to the right and hold. Okay? So you're still up on the back left toes. We're working this as much as we can. Good, Tracy, Jim, this looks good. Stay with it. Hug everything into the midline of the body. You got it, Margaret. You can always drop that left knee if you need the added support. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take the right leg back, step it back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Okay? In and out through the nose. Let's do the other side. Warrior one, left side. Left foot through, rise, bend in that left knee, palms face each other. Anchor in and out through the nose. Okay? Bend in that left knee, lift the palms, sink a little bit more. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more. Warrior two. Look over that left middle finger. Again, activate the arms, the core, all the body, the energy centers. Breath in, breath out. One more. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee. Again, gazes toward that right elbow point. Pinky side faces the floor. Good, Jim. Lower the pelvic floor and then keep on the breath in and out through the nose. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more. Good. And then come out again, hands to the floor, left leg up in the air. Three-legged dog, rise, crescent lunge. Inhale, Exhale, cactus. Okay, find your balance and work the seesaw. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the floor, left leg in the air, three-legged dog. Back to crescent lunge. Inhale, cactus the arms, exhale. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Bring it through, crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Do your best. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Inhale, cactus. Inhale up, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Last round. Rise. Crescent lunge. Cactus. Inhale, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Back to crescent lunge. Inhale, hold and breathe. In and out through the nose. Again, heart rate should be up, pounding through the chest, okay? We're gonna work out all this stuff and bring in creation energy. One more here. Hands to center as you twist to the left and hold. So you're still up on those right toes. You can always drop that right knee for added support. Hug everything in and out through the nose. Keep that fire going with the breath, the movement, the cleansing, the detoxification that's happening right here, right now. Twist some more. One more. This looks great, everyone. One more. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Good. And then come out, step it back, downward dog. Walk the dog out. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump. Top of the mat. Halfway. Fold. Chair pose and hold. Okay. Sit down, arms go up. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. One more. Sit down. Breath out. In and out through the nose. As you rise, inhale. Exhale through the nose. Circle the hands to the heart. Ah, good. Grab some water. Wherever you are. Hopefully where you're nice and warm. We're feeling the movement in the body. All right, middle of the mat. Eagle, right side, right under, right leg up and around. Okay. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs. Bring everything into the midline of the body. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Hug everything into the midline. Good, Margaret. Good, Tracy. Jim, good. One more here. And then unwind. Eagle left side. Left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Again, wrap everything in. Bring everything to the midline of the body. Stay and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more in and out through the nose. Good. And then unwind. Arms down. Good. Again, we're going to do the moving. We're going to do moving. So it'll be standing knee raise first. Okay. Then you're going to take it back to airplane. Then you're going to standing knee raise. And then you're going to take it to warrior three. Okay. So in and out through the nose. I'll call the pattern. But really try to stay with your breath. Do the best that you can. So inhale, right knee up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, warrior three. Reach forward. Okay. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, take it back, airplane. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, extend, warrior three. One more round. Inhale, right knee. Take it back, exhale. Inhale, right knee. Take it forward, warrior three. Hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing splits, hands to the floor, right leg in the air. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower the right leg. Halfway. Fold. Rise. Swoop the arms up. Again, circle through. And now let's do the other side. Okay, so breath is in and out through the nose. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, take it to airplane. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, warrior 3. Reach the arms forward. Okay, inhale, left knee up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, warrior 3. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Left knee up. Warrior 3. Hold for 5, 4. Bellies in for 3, 2, 1. Standing splits. Hands to the floor. Left leg lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg halfway. Fold. Rise. Keep that breath in and out through the nose. Keep it going. Okay. Last round, tree right side. Okay. Right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the right thigh. Ground in. Ground in. Hands to center. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, and then take them up or out, whatever you want, but expand. Open up that chest area. Open up and breathe. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, Jim. Palms face outward. Squeeze open the shoulder blades. Open the chest and receive. Stay on the breath. Soft gaze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then shake it out. Switch it out. Tree left side. Left foot to the inside of the right calf or the inner part of the right thigh. Ground down. Okay. Belly is in. Ground down. Lift up. Reach up. Stretch up. Okay. Open up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. Ground in. Good, Tracy. Good, Margaret. This all looks good. Yep, Jim. Open up the heart. Shine forward. Soft gaze in and out through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then lower. Good. Shake it out. Good. Top of the mat. Inhale up. Arms go up, and then you're going to exhale. You're going to take the skier's lunge. You're going to open your mouth and just let all the air out. So it's just going to be inhale up, exhale, open the mouth. Inhale, exhale, let it all go. Inhale, exhale. Open that mouth, let that energy go. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Let it go. I should hear you breathing. Last one. Then roll up into mountain pose. You should feel a surge of energy swirling. Let the arms hang. Palms are open. Eyes are closed. Feel the rise and fall of the chest. It should be in a very active state. In and out through the nose. Okay, keep the tapas going. Deep breath in. Deep breath out through the nose. Inhale, ground in. Exhale, ground in. Inhale, go in. Exhale, go in. In and out through the nose. Keep it going. Inhale, breath in. Exhale. Again, focus on the breath. Go inward. Breath out, but you're keeping it in. Yeah, inhale. Exhale, slow it down. 3 more just like that. Try to keep that breath a very internal focus. A little bit different. We're still doing the nose breathing, but try to focus on the breath going in the body and then keeping it in the energy center of the body. Even though you're doing an exhale, focus that breath in the middle of the chest, yeah? Inhale. Exhale through the nose, but see if you can feel the breath coming back down the esophagus, the heart center, the chest, the third power center. 2 more. You should hear the breath essentially going down the throat. You should hear it. It's a very loud, guttural type of breath when you do the nose breathing like this. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Good. And then just gently open the eyes and just give me a thumbs up if you're feeling okay. I know everyone, good. Yep, everyone muted. Good. Okay, good. Top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, fold. Walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay, so again, your body's in a push-up position. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank, right side. Right hand to the mat. Extend the left arm to the ceiling. You can drop the right knee for added support. You can lift the left leg. Up to you what you want to do. But left arm goes straight up in the air like you're going to high five the wall in front of you. Okay? Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale. Side plank. Left side. Left hand to the mat. Right to the ceiling. Good job, everyone. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last plank. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back. Down dog. Okay. In through the nose, out through the nose. Resist the temptation to open the mouth. Okay. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Good. 1 more. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. And then drop to the knees. Open up to camel. Okay. Go right into a heart opener. Open up. Drop the head. Stay on the breath. In and out through the nose, even in camel. Okay. Unless you're getting dizzy or lightheaded, then you can open your mouth. Keep it going. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Inhale. Fold into extended child. Exhale. Okay. Reach the arms forward. Pray your hands in and out through the nose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. 2 more. Slowing the breath down. Coming back to your center. Good. And then take your second camel as you rise. Okay. Again, open up. Hands go to the back pockets. Stay and breathe in and out through the nose if you can do it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale up, arms go up. As you fold forward, extend the child. In and out through the nose. Hold and breathe for 5. Slow it down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then slowly come out. Find your way to a seated forward fold. So you're going to walk the legs out in front of you. You're going to grab the big toes. You're going to pull, pull, pull the heart forward. Stay on the breath and breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Good. Reverse the plank. So you're going to press the feet down. You're going to pop the hips up. You're going to take the head back. Hold the body weight up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab the big toes and pull. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the plank. Feet go down. Pop up. Lift up. Head goes back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Seat goes down. Inhale up. Reach over. So we're opening and closing the chakras here on purpose. The front line of the body, the back line of the body. Hold and breathe. Seated forward fold for 5, 4, 3, 2. In and out through the nose if you can still do it. Okay. 1. Last round. Reverse plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then forward fold. Grab the big toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then shake out the legs. Twist just sort of at the waist, back and forth. Reverse tabletop. You're going to pop everything up. Come up on all fours. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then you're going to sit down into cross-legged pose. Okay. Breath is in and out through the nose. You should be pretty warm from all these centers all the way up, front and back. Okay. Right hand, left knee, gentle twist. Look over the left shoulder, in and out through the nose. Couple more. Good. And then you're going to left hand, right knee, gentle twist. Right hand comes behind you. Look over that right shoulder. Hold and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 1 more. Good. And then come back to center. So you're going to stay cross-legged. And again, I think we did this in both classes on the Lionsgate class. I can't remember, but if we didn't, I know I did it in Friday's class. So you're going to extend the arms out. Okay. I want you to like literally feel the weight of whatever it is. Like think of a negative emotion in your hands. So negative or sad or a feeling that weighs you down. Okay. Toxicity, toxic relationships. Think of that in your hands. Okay. So you're holding that in your hand and then you're energetically, you're going to flip the energy with fervor over your thing. Okay. So anger, you're going to flip it over. Okay. Resentment, you're going to flip it over. So I want you to just literally, and when you're doing this, the belly goes in. So the breath is in and out through the nose and you just picture it's a different thing each time and it works pretty quickly. So the first one, let's just say, it's going to be different every time. So anger, flip it over. Sadness, flip it over. Resentment, flip it over. Bitterness, flip it over. Loneliness, flip it over. Lacking, flip it over. Okay, keep going in and out through the nose, and you're going to just feel something in there and then flip it over in and out through the nose. Anger, flip it over. Frustration, flip it over. Worry, flip it over. Fear, flip it over. Few more in and out through the nose. Be very intentional with this process. 3, 2, 1. And then palms come down into mudra. So thumb and index finger connect. 3 fingers down the knees, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, in and out through the nose. So let the center calm down a little bit, okay? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, you'll probably feel heat between the second, third, fourth, and maybe even fifth chakras. But I feel a lot from that my second and third chakras, first, second, and third, are lit up, okay? Deep breath in through the nose, deep breath out. 3 fingers down, just sitting in mudra. Look through your third eye. Are you tired of carrying around those limiting beliefs? Are you ready to receive, whether it's abundance, unlimited thinking, bountiful health, relationships, harmony, peace, ease, and flow? Are you really ready to receive those things? Spine is straight. Look through the third eye. Picture something that brings you happiness or joy, or something that you feel deeply connected to. It could be a passion project, flowers, your pets, your music, golfing. I want you to look through the third eye, and I want you to see something that brings a smile to your face. Hold this feeling. Just stay here for a few minutes with a visualization, looking through that third eye. I want you to pull the belly into the spine, breath in, breath out through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in from the root chakra, in through the nose, all the way through the crown, and then exhale through the nose. From the crown, through the throat, through the heart, back down to the root chakra. Inhale. Exhale. See that vision in the third eye. See the light that swirls around something, whether it's a music note, a golf club, a golf ball, gardening, flowers, champagne, something that in the moment, right when I say what makes you happy, whatever pops into your head, I just want you to focus on it. I don't care what it is. Deep breath in, just maybe even money flying, okay? Get creative with it, like money having wings, or a tree that's full of $100 bills, okay? Just think of something and hold that vision and hold the feeling. Stay with it. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Just a few more. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Last one. Good. Keep the eyes closed. Take the hands to the back of the head. Eyes are closed. We've done this before. You're going to inhale the elbows together through the nose. Exhale the elbows out. So just think of it like a butterfly flapping its wings, but really fast. It's in and out through the nose, and go. Small sips of air, keep it going. And more. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep flapping in and out through the nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms float down. Again, back to mudra. Thumb and index finger connect. 3 fingers down. Now look through the eyes. See what you see. Has your image changed? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more round here. Good. Keep the eyes closed. We're going to do adrenal twist. So trust yourself that you know how to do the poses. Arms come out to 45-degree angles. Inhale, twist right through the nose. Exhale, twist left through the nose. Small sips of air, twist right, twist left, in and out through the nose. Go. And more. 9, 8. Keep twisting and breathing in and out of the nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to mudra. Thumb and index fingers connect. 3 fingers down the knees. Pause and reflect. Okay, you should be feeling quite a lot of energy moving through the chakras, moving through that third eye. Maybe your vision has changed. Look through, and what do you notice? In and out through the nose. How are you feeling right now? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Good, last round. Good, and then just give yourself a big hug. Keep the eyes closed. Just give yourself a hug. Cross the arms. Give yourself a big hug. Know that you're worth it. You're deserving of love and kindness and respect and fun and pleasure and a partner. You're deserving of all these things: abundance and wealth and prosperity, health, mental stimulation, physical well-being. Okay? Just feel into all the words that I'm saying. Like what I said, abracadabra, kajam, kazam, whatever. It's all for the taking, right? One more big hug. Okay, seated leg extension, right leg is out, left is in. We're gonna close it off and then go right into our closing series and Shavasana. Okay, stay on the breath. Deep breath in, pull a little bit more, hold and breathe. Switch it out. Left is out, right is in. Round in. Stay on the breath. Breathe. Good. Take a straddle position, reach the arms forward, round both heels into the mat. Reach forward maybe an inch or a quarter of an inch more with the fingertips. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet come together. Use the elbows to push the knees out. Have a little surprise for Tracy. I hate this pose, but I know she loves it. She knows what's coming, and it's for her birthday. So, Jim, I don't know if you've done this in my classes, but we're gonna do frog. So I'm gonna show you. So you want to get on your mat And you want to be like left and right on the mat, okay? You're going to walk the knees out as far out as you can. And then you're going to drop the feet. The feet are going to go perpendicular to the floor. So they look like frog legs as best as you can. My feet don't do that, but Tracy's does. I think Margaret might. I don't know. Then you're going to come down to the elbows. From here, you're going to push the hips back, hold, and breathe. Okay? This is an intense hip opener. Stay here. Happy birthday, Tracy.
Yeah.
For 10.
Oh,
For 9. For 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Oh, come off that mat.
oh,
I hope you're feeling good, right?
thank you.
All right, last one, forward fold. And then bring the right knee down as you go down. Okay, hold the right knee in, elbows in. Right leg up in the air, point and flex the toe. Curl the ankle around. Figure 4, right over left. Interlace the hands behind that left knee. Use the elbows to push that right knee out. Bring the knees in at the same time. Good. Hold and breathe. Last one. Good. And then release. Twist it out. Supine twist. Right knee to that left side. Extend the right arm. Last little stretch here. Hold and breathe. Good. One more. And then release. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage. Hug in. Take the left leg up. Point, flex the toe. Maybe turn the ankle around a little bit. Figure 4, left crosses over right. Interlace the hands behind that right hamstring. Use the left knee, left elbow out. Bring the knees in, hold, and breathe. Couple more breaths. Good. And then extend the legs, supine twist. Guide the left knee over to the right. T-top that left arm. And then release right into Shavasana. Feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. We did run a little over, so Margaret, if you need to go, I'll just assume that you take care of yourself. It's right at 7 o'clock. If you can stay, then we'll try to stay for at least 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for Shavasana. Sorry, it was a little bit longer class than I had expected. So if you can stay, okay, good. I got a thumbs up. Okay, great. All right. Feet flop open, palms face the ceiling. And then we did a really intense class tonight. So allow yourself to sink right in to a deep Shavasana tonight. I want you to picture yourself in, this time you're going to picture yourself in a golden bubble. And you're in a charging pod in this bubble, okay? And the outlet to this is at the top of your head, and it's just plugged into the air. But it's just not just the air, it's infinite source. So I want you to visualize this plug running from your head and then just plugged into the air. But in the air is this infinite source and energy that is literally fueling you and recharging this golden pod. And you're going to feel warm. You're going to feel thousands of tiny little golden droplets from the infinite source infusing your body in this charging pod. Deep breath in, and you're just going to receive. The palms are open, the legs flopped open. You're going to open the arms and the legs, take up as much space as you can, and let this golden light and energy infuse every aspect, under the arms, above the arms, around the neck, around the waist, down the legs, the hips, the thighs, the knees, between the legs, through the stomach. All golden droplets and energy, this infinite source is refueling, recharging the body. And for the next few minutes, staying on the breath, do nothing but receive this energy. I'll pull you out when we're ready. Just enjoy the time and breathe. Deep inhale. On the exhale, completely let go. Allow yourself to receive all this golden light from infinite source. Thousands and thousands of golden light and bubbles just hitting your body, infusing your body. Be in the moment. Receive. Do nothing but receive. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. This chapter today is on letting go. It is often hard to let go of yesterday. We become prisoners to our past. We can't move forward. We can't get beyond past regrets and earlier traumas. Here, we receive the courage to let go. Ready, jump. Our nature is to hang on to our pain and suffering. Our first inclination when happiness or the hope of a miracle stands before us is to say, it's too good to be true. This kind of consciousness is what prevents miracles and a joy-filled future from materializing in our lives. We cannot have a fulfilling and miraculous future if we're hanging on to an unhappy and cynical past. Nothing more need be said. You let go of everything, period. When you release the grip of whatever it is that you're holding on so tightly, okay? Think of it as a closed fist. And then when you let go and release, your palms are open and ready to receive. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes, allowing yourself to be here on the breath. Roll to the right side. And just pause for a moment of reflection, gratitude, focusing on what is working in your life. What you appreciate appreciates. What you appreciate appreciates. See if you can be even a compliment giver this week. Like instead of a drug dealer, you're just going to hand out compliments like they're candy to strangers, to people you talk to. Hi, you look great today. I love that shirt you're wearing. I love your hair, your eyes. Just see if you can be a compliment dealer for the next few days and see how things, new appreciations, and things to be grateful and thankful for, including money, comes into your life. From this place, start to push yourself up to the front of the mat. Keep the eyes closed. Again, bring the hands to center, feeling the energy in between the palms. Just like we started class, the essence of who you are. It's this right here. Pressing the thumbs to the middle of the chest. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale for closing Om. Hands to third eye, bow. Thank you all for a really beautiful practice this evening. Tracy, Margaret, Jim, and myself. Really, really wonderful practice. I appreciate all of you and just being open and willing and receiving. Together we all say Namaste.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
That was Tracy's